No secret the housing market is hot in the Bay Area, and the lack of housing inventory really is the main reason that prices are being pumped up. But now there are signs of new construction starting to happen, new homes, new apartments, and it's all needed to bring those prices down eventually. But it also comes at a cost. A group of people in Hillsborough County say plans for a new development near them would ruin their peace and quiet. Well, tonight at 11, we're going to take a closer look at the catch-22 facing Tampa Bay these days, the plans for new development, and how residents in the Keystone community are pushing back. Still ahead tonight, taking action for you with those car prices still soaring and people having trouble finding new cars. Tonight, we're looking out for your money.
They're adding inspection fee, taxable fees.
Plus, protecting your luggage, the new technology solutions to make finding your missing suitcases easier and track down the thieves. Welcome back. You know, we spent a lot of time this summer talking about the turbulence that we've all faced while traveling here and there between the flight delays, the cancellations, the baggage mix-ups. It hasn't been easy for some folks, and there are ways, though, that you can actually find your missing bags. This is the story here. One woman who was flying out of Florida says her Apple AirTag actually showed her missing suitcase was still in Destin, up in the Panhandle. After she landed, she saw her bags with about $1,600 worth of stuff in it was still back in Florida, about 11 miles from the airport. Then a few weeks later, another passenger reported that jewelry worth $15,000 was missing from his bags. So police cross-checked the location of that Apple AirTag with airport employees in that area, which eventually led them to the home of a 19-year-old airline subcontractor.
I like to hide them so people don't even know where they are, so that they're not easily identifiable. You can put them in clothing. That way, if your bag is stolen, it makes it a lot harder to find the tag.
Tracking your bags, and some good news here. Police were able to recover the jewelry from that second victim. Well, next here tonight, a consumer alert for anyone who's leasing a car. I-Team investigator Jackie Calloway found some car dealers are charging illegal fees on those lease buyouts.
It just makes for a really great driving machine.
After leasing for 2.5 years, Brett Spengler decided to exercise the purchase option on his BMW X3.
I like the way it feels when I put it in sport mode.
Brett's lease agreement plainly states his buyout price, also known as the residual value.
$32,415.90.
And the lease contract doesn't list any fees related to a buyout.
There's nothing listed as a dollar amount.
Brett says BMW told him he needed to process the buyout through a local BMW dealer. That's when the deal went south.
This was the amount that the dealer was giving me, so you could see it's about $1,200 more.
The dealer's buyout proposal included multiple fees that were not in the contract.
They're adding inspection fee, taxable fees, PTA fee, which they couldn't really explain.
Dozens of buyers have complained to the Better Business Bureau and the Attorney General about dealers adding inspection and other fees to the price of a buyout that were not listed in their original contract.
At this point, I'm at their mercy.
If it's not in the lease, they can't charge it.
Attorney Joshua Fagan says these fees violate the Federal Consumer Leasing Act, which states a dated disclosure must be given to the consumer before signing the lease and must contain all of the information. And lessors are required by federal law to provide the consumer with leasing cost information and other disclosures,
Which would include any sort of buyout provision at the end of the term.
In Brett's case, he fought back.
We told them that, hey, we're going to report you to, because they're breaking federal law.
He went back and forth with the dealer over the added fees for several days. Finally,
They called and said, we're going to drop all the fees.
if you're going to lease a vehicle, check the fine print before signing. And in the event fees are added to the buyout after the fact, try negotiating with the dealer. If that doesn't work, you can file with state and federal regulators. And we've got those links up at abcactionnews.com. I'm Jackie Calloway, taking action for you.